Good afternoon to you all on YouTube and on Instagram. Just had to do a few things. Look, we know now. I mean, a lady was caught in Abia State with 5,000 PVCs. These are kind of things. They prepared results, and there was a man that I showed you earlier on where he had the results prepared, written, by the governor. This is look, and also a deputy governor was killed in the state. Something is definitely going on. Nigerians, we need to be aware, keep abreast of things, keep our eyes open. We need to keep an eye on the army. I just wanted to come on board and say, we just keep our awareness going. What we're doing is working. People are aware of the African Action Congress, especially those of us in diaspora. Our actions are having a huge impact at home. They don't want to admit it, but it is. It is having a huge impact, and we must continue to, raise awareness of the impending dangers of allowing these crooks to be in power. We must kick them out. So I just came to say that I probably won't stay long. I'll be going in and out, in and out, in and out throughout the day. Well, not throughout the day now. Now for the next 6 days, I'll be doing more broadcasts. Unfortunately, I still cannot do any broadcasts on Citizen AY Facebook. That's where we have, the reach. I was able to talk to one of my good friends, Angela. She is a champion. She's a great warrior, She's, fighting for Nigerians, making Nigerians aware of their rights as citizens of Nigeria. So I just wanted to come on board and say that. We now understand clearly what the game that they're playing. Now from today would have been the day in which we would have been celebrating would have been voting in our millions for African Action Congress, but they got scared. The ruling party and PDP, APC and PDP got scared because they suddenly realized that Nigerians were no longer going to accept their nonsense. They were no longer prepared to accept their lies. They were no longer going to sort of let their life be dictated to by a bunch of looters, I just wanted to say that, and just let me see if I can bring somebody on board. I wonder, is that possible? I don't know. Let me see. Send to. I'm trying to see if I can bring somebody on. It's not there yet. So, yeah. Okay. So anyway, I'm not able to do that just yet. I will come back. What I want to do is to see if I can bring some people on board, but not yet. I will try that later on again. Like I said, probably not going to stay long. But what I want you all to do, what all of us must do as Nigerians, is to continue to raise that awareness. African Action Congress. African Action Congress. AAC, take it back. Take it back, action. AAC, take it back. Take it back, action. AAC, take it back. Take it back, action. Action, no going back. Action, no going back. Action, no going back. No going back. We can't and we must not go back. We are coming to take our country back completely, totally from APC and PDP. We must unequivocally reject APC and PDP. We have to reject totally and unequivocally APC and PDP. They have both collectively worked together and impoverished Nigerians. It is time Nigerians collectively work together and free ourselves from the bondage, from the mental, physical, and psychological bondage that we've been placed under by this bunch of looters for the last 58 years. It is time we break away the chains of enslavement that they've been put around 200 million Nigerian necks. Enough is really enough. So, like I said, I will be coming in and out throughout the day and for the coming 6 days. We've got 6 days, 18 hours, 30 minutes, and 9 seconds. 6 days, 18 hours, 30 minutes, and 7 seconds, or 6 seconds, or 4 seconds. That's how much we have now. Today, we should have been voting. Nigerians should have been voting in Nigeria, but now, as you now see, they've postponed the elections. And for them to postpone that election, that man should be sacked. That Muhammadu Yakubu, or whatever they call him, he should be sacked. He should be sacked. He should be sacked. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want you all to be aware of that fact. We will keep on, telling Nigerians about their rights. I urge you all, those who are following me on Citizen AY, on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, please go to www.citizenay.org, download your constitution and be reading it, and share it among your family and friends. The best thing we can do to arm ourselves with the knowledge of our constitutional rights. The Bible and all of that stuff, it's not going to guarantee you your constitutional rights, because without those constitutional rights, without Nigerians knowing that, we will never be able to demand for those infrastructures that we're all busy praying for. Praying will not do it for us. I'm telling you this now. Praying will not do it for us. Knowing our rights as Nigerians, as laid down under section and under Nigerian Constitution, Section 1 says our Constitution is supreme above any other document you care to bring. Bring the Bible, bring the Quran, bring the Shango, whatever you want to bring. That Constitution is supreme. Good afternoon, Easy Bobo. Good afternoon, you. So that Constitution is supreme. So I'm saying to Nigerians now, we need to, what we are doing, those of us in diaspora, good afternoon to you. Those of us in diaspora, what we are doing is having an impact in Nigeria, and we need to continue. And for those who are in diaspora, who have not taken part in this process of sensitizing and making Nigerians aware of their rights and encouraging them to vote for African Action Congress, you have time now. We got 6 days. 18 hours. 6 days, 18 hours, and 27 minutes, 45 seconds to still get out there and make Nigerians aware of why they must vote for African Action Congress. So I'm saying it to you all now. We can play a part. Those of us in diaspora, go and do a live broadcast. Go onto your Facebook, your YouTube, your Instagram, your Snapchat, your Twitter. Do a live broadcast. A live broadcast, half an hour, 1 hour. Make Nigerians aware. Get out there. You can make this change. You have free broadband. You can use it to make Nigerians aware. And Nigerians in Nigeria, even if they can only see your message for 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, 5 minutes at a time of, they are listening to us. And we just have to keep putting that message out there. We have to keep putting that message out there. Now, the election now, as you see, is now being postponed to the 23rd of February. You can see that. It's been postponed. I'm showing you this and I'm talking about this, and that's so that anybody who wants to watch this broadcast afterwards. Incidentally, I'm broadcasting from both Citizen AY on the YouTube and Citizen AY on Instagram, and I'm doing those two. And what I want you all to do is to please join me, spread the word. So something is happening. I just saw something now. Minister, there's a breaking news which I just saw in a flash across my screen. Let me just see. One of the prime ministers has made a living statement. Let me see. Yeah, let me see. This is interesting. I want you all to hear this. 1 second. Can I hear this?
Which booklet is the 100?
No, that's not one. No, sorry, it's not that. So, no. Apparently, I'm gonna come back. Anyway, I'm sorry. Somebody apparently made a statement, and it's interesting. I wanted to see what it was, but it doesn't matter. Listen, I'm gonna probably I will go out and come back in again. Like I said, as many times as possible. Let's keep focused. We must keep an eye on what the military are doing. We have to make sure that we are aware of what the military are doing in Nigeria, and the politicians. And we need to make sure that the politicians are in no way. We don't want to see them going in and out of the barracks and talking to military men and all of that. We need to be watching what is going on in Nigeria. We need to be ensuring that democracy is allowed to flourish, and nobody, should stop Nigerians from exercising their right to question their governance as to why they failed to provide infrastructures that they promised, as to why they're telling them to pray when it expressly states in the Constitution that no government should adopt any religion as state religion. You know, no government, state, federal or state, shall adopt any religion as state religion. You know, so these are the questions we should be asking. Let me just see now. Like I said, we got now. They've postponed the election. The election was due to happen today. Now we got 6 days, 18 hours, and 24 minutes, 35 seconds for the elections. So anyway, I will come back on later on. I just wanted to do this. I will be touching base, and I will try and and of course you can share